Okay, I want to let everybody know that Remen is hiring account reps nationwide because they're growing. They're growing because they're good. If you're thinking about working as an account rep, you should click this banner right over there. And I also want to say, and I feel kind of shameful doing this, but I'm going to be in a play, a murder mystery play. My biggest concern is nobody's going to show up to this thing. So it would be really great if you're in Northern California, come see my show. It would be totally cool because you could hang out with Frank the entire time while I'm making a fool of myself. Here it is. If you want to come to my play, and please do, you don't see me beg often, click this banner right over there. Check it out. Now, I thought this was really interesting and I want to share it with you. In a survey done by Xerox, yes, the Xerox, 78% of mortgage professional respondents to their survey have e-delivery in place for disclosures. It's 15% higher than it was last year. Now the question is, who are the cavemen out there, the companies, the 22% that don't have this in place?
Oh no,
Not cool.
I did not know you were there. I can change.
I had a conversation with a mortgage broker and they told me that the only wholesale lenders that they use right now are the ones with e-delivery services, because if not, it can take up to 15 days to close a deal via snail mail. That, my friends, is unacceptable.
Technology, yes, technology. It's simply not possible to compete in the mortgage space without robust technology, and that is what compliance mandates. So for the small mortgage companies that don't have the funds to feed an IT department, you're gonna go extinct.
And now, let's not blame anybody, because
92% of those surveyed expect an increase in e-delivery of Tilla Respa to help offset days in closing. That means everyone but my father's Oldsmobile know this is going to happen. Not to mention, it's what the next generations of buyers expect. Think of this. Snapchat has been around for 5 years. You've never used Snapchat. You probably don't even know what it is, but your kids do. And 5 years ago, that kid who was 18 is now 23, and he's got a job and is thinking about getting married for the first of what statistically will probably be multiple times, and expects e-delivery. He even requires e-delivery and will, in fact, get e-delivery.
And we've said this before, and it's supported in the article by Xerox and their survey. 51% of the respondents in the mortgage industry right now believe that half of all loans will be closed as e-mortgages in 4 years or less. So, if the loan process is automated, we ask you, and we honestly ask you, does this leave room for a mortgage originator, or will they become extinct?
Further from the survey, for millennials in mortgage lending, folks between 18 and 34, 51% use social media, 43% use consumer portals for attracting millennial buyers.
Now, this is really interesting if you think about it, because the same forces that are all but making it mandatory to use technology for disclosures and delivery may have a problem with social media and portals. And now the reasons are multi-pronged.
For example, if a mortgage company allows an individual, a loan officer, to post via social media, is there any way that they can be fully comfortable that any such posting does not break regulatory rules? I mean, rules that have not been updated to address marketing in the 21st century yet are enforced as such. Is co-marketing okay? What about APR? How about MLS numbers? Depending on the post, social media leaves gray areas that leave lenders exposed to unknown rules that will become clear when somebody gets the regulatory hand slapped.
32% of millennial lenders are leveraging smartphones and mobile tablets in their business transactions, doubling the number from a year ago.
And finally, 61% feel e-acknowledgements and e-signatures, again, mortgage pros, are very important. This would be signatures from borrowers. No more tracking paper.
61%. 61%. It makes you wonder what the other 39% are doing out there right now when you consider the totality of the survey's findings. I mean, there's no doubt mortgage companies can hang on for a time being, but quickly you will find regulatory changes will require your company to become more automated. you are going to find that your realtor partners, your consumers, are going to seek out and work with companies that make what is now very difficult less difficult.
And it looks as though the only way that marketing and intercompany procedures are ever going to work is going to be through technology. Consider Flagstar just came out and said they're moving away from third-party originations. Why? I've got to think it's disclosures, TRID, and better controlling it with fewer fingers in the pie and more technology in the game.
Listen, if you want to become a better speaker, going out and doing a play is a good way to do it. And now, you guys, honestly, come see this. If I do this in front of 9 people, it's going to break my heart. If you're in the East Bay, the North Bay, in the South Bay, or Sacramento, if you don't come to see this, I'm just going to say this, Frank. You're no longer my friend.
Oh, God.
He's good for 10.
Oh,
come on, come with us, come on!
it'll be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. You guys have a great day. Happy Monday. Leave your comments down below. Forward, share, subscribe for in your upper right-hand corner, and we'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Poet.
Murder on the Oriental Rug.
Bye.
Subscribe, bye, do everything
Oriental
we said.
Rug. I don't think that's PC. I don't think you can say that.
I'm gonna stop this video now because I got something really un-PC to say. Bye!